Have you ever felt that a strong reaction to something wasn't entirely you? Maybe it was like a younger, more vulnerable part of yourself took over. This is what we often call being triggered. And it's usually a part of us that feels this way. Understanding and working with these parts of ourselves can lead to more profound relief. And this is where EFT, emotional freedom techniques, combined with parts work, can be quite powerful. First, let's talk about these parts. Imagine them as different versions of yourself, each with its own feelings, thoughts, and memories. Often, these are parts of us that got stuck in the past, especially during challenging or traumatic experiences. When something in the present reminds us of a past event, these parts can get triggered, and we might feel overwhelmed, sad, angry, or scared. In these moments, we often blend with these parts, meaning that we become so identified with them that it's hard to remember that we are more than just this one part. This is where EFT comes in. Tapping can help us become unblended from these parts, allowing us to step back and gain a more objective perspective. I believe that this is usually what happens in most EFT sessions. When applying EFT on a specific situation or event that was triggering us, once the emotional intensity starts to come down and the spontaneous cognitive shifts or insights start coming in, we are now becoming unblended from that triggered part. But there's a deeper layer of healing possible with EFT and parts work. It's not just about becoming unblended from these parts. It's about actually helping them to voice and process their feelings so they can release those triggers as well. It's not about sweeping those triggered parts under the rug or having the wise adult part win against the small and reasonable child part. It's about helping all parts of us feel better. So how do we do this? When a part of us is triggered, we first use EFT as usual to help the wise adult part of ourselves regain perspective. Once we feel a bit more grounded, we can then turn our attention and our tapping towards the part that's hurt or scared. We may tap on phrases like, even though a part of me is scared about the situation, I would like to accept all parts of me anyway. By doing this, we are not just calming down the part, we are actually helping it to heal. We are letting it know that it's not alone, it's safe now, and that the adult part of us is there to protect and care for it. This can lead to a profound shift where all parts of us can feel relatively okay and feel safe and heard as well, not just the wise adult self. When tapping with clients, once they start to feel better about the specific event or situation we are focusing on, it can be useful to ask them, going back to the part of you that was triggered by this situation, what do you notice about it now? Again, the idea is that hopefully all parts of the client can feel better thanks to EFT and not simply sweep certain parts under the rug. Incorporating parts work into EFT allows for a more holistic approach to healing. It's not just about managing symptoms, it's about nurturing and healing the different aspects of ourselves, leading to a more integrated whole version of who we are. So that's it for today. I hope this was useful. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. And I look forward to seeing you again in one of my next videos.